Hello and welcome back, I'm Lygo and this is My Life in Football Manager episode 54, and today we've got the Carabao Cup Final and we take on Spurs. And I just want to say, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content. With the introduction out of the way, this is our chance at a real trophy. It is only the Carabao Cup, but with Leicester it's definitely our first chance. We've got a couple of playoff wins, but really it's probably one of the biggest trophies we're going to get our hands on so far in this series. So let's have a quick look at how we got here. Let's come back to the schedule. It all started with a 4-0 defeat at Brighton, comfortable there. Carabao Cup 4th round, we scraped past Brentford, we needed penalties. And then later on we had a quarter final, we beat Sheffield United 2-0. Semi-final first leg, we beat Arsenal 3-1, happy with that victory. And then we went to a 2-0 win at our place. 2 late goals were needed, but it was comfortable in the end. It's a close game. Arsenal never really looking like getting back into it. So now we have their rivals Spurs, 3rd of March, Carabao Cup final day. And this is what the team looks like for the final. We start with cup keeper Slicker in goal, Lopez, Bacola and Eduardo Luis at the back, Holtzweiler in front of them, midfield of Philippe, Vieira, Irineu and Tariko, with Weghorst and Vargas getting the nod up top. So we'll submit the team, dive into the game. And for all you hardcore Football Manager fans, do know, even though I haven't got the webcam, the suit is on. It's a big day. And let's get into the game. We get the fancy intro. Spurs team with Chilwell and Wan-Bissaka at the back. Not really too many more recognisable faces in there. I think Oliver Skip was in there as well. And we've struggled against Spurs. We beat them once. I think we've had a couple of draws. And our most recent game against them was a defeat. So it is a strong Spurs team, and we don't want to be taking them for granted. So we know we've got a lot of work to do, but I've had the team meeting beforehand, told the players that we'd never expected to be in this position and to just go out and do your best. So some of the pressure's been lifted from them. I think if we can get a trophy here, we can really push on for good things. And Slicker making me a little bit nervous there, struggling to get rid of the ball, but Vargas is in, first opportunity. Jesus Vargas, 90 seconds on the clock, his 16th goal of the season, and we're up and running in the final. We've hit Spurs right where it hurts, getting the early goal. And I tell you what, if we can keep this momentum up, we've got a good chance of getting our hands on the trophy. So it's going to be nervous getting to half time because nothing really much happening. We've got an early goal, but after that, everything's kind of died down. I want to shout some encouragement. Some of the players not reacted too well to that. Spurs now on the attack themselves. If we can keep a clean sheet till half time, I think we can get them in, jeer them up, and really go out for the kill in the second half. So really the key is now not conceding in the next 15 minutes or so, and lumping the ball forward like that. We're not going to be doing ourselves any favours, and Spurs getting in behind here. Slicker makes a good save. Fortunately the flag is up for offside, and looking a little bit nervy at the back. It's so far a disappointing cup final, not one of the classics. Spurs again getting forward, Slicker comfortable, catches the ball with ease. Dominant performance on him, and I'll tell you what, as a backup keeper he's very good. He's a little bit underrated by the staff, but always turns in a performance, and I think we've given away a penalty there. It's going to go to VAR by the look of it. Not sure there was a foul, but VAR looking at this. Fortunately, outside the box, no penalty. That's a relief. Eduardo Luis, the captain. That was close. I was going to say Eduardo Luis, not having his best game, I don't think, today. And as the captain, really putting us under some pressure by giving Spurs that opportunity. And we will pump our fists. It's there to do it for the fans. The fans deserve a trophy. I mean, we're years down the line. Leicester have had a rocky past period. We took over, what's that, a season and a half now? Maybe 2, I've forgotten how long we've been here now, but Vargas in, goes wide. And before that, Leicester had been hopping about managers. We missed out, if you remember, on the job the first time round. and we had to go again for the Leicester job. So it shows you how quickly they've changed their managers, and obviously indicates they weren't doing too well, and the squad when we found it wasn't the best either, so we know it's been a bit rocky, and I think we've stabilised that ship. Still some issues in Europe, but in the league we're still dominating, and for the most part we're happy enough in this cup tie. Coming forward, Irineu in. What a finish from him. First goal of the season, and I think that possibly is his first goal for the club as well. We're going to see that. Yeah, first ever goal for Leicester. He's been here a long time. Normally playing deep line playmaker position, so with him now playing as a Mazzala in the midfield too, getting further forward, still able to pass the ball around, but finishing like that is going to go a long way. We're now 2-0 up in the tie, looking a lot more comfortable now. Spurs, about 40 minutes on the clock to try and get into this game of still nothing really, and lumping the ball forward, giving it away. Weghorst's got in behind and should be making the finish. Needs to be doing a lot better there, one-on-one with the keeper. And for an elite striker, that's rather disappointing. And the resulting corner comes to nothing. Spurs actually picking the ball up there. Irineu not getting into it first has left us susceptible to a counter-attack now. He does well to get the ball back in the end. We snuff the attack out. Can we build one of our own? A little bit slow on the ball. We managed to get it forward. Vargas, Vieira trying to get in behind. Vieira makes it 10th goal of the season for João Vieira, who has been sublime this season. What a player he's turning out to be. And at 3-0 now, I don't see Spurs getting back into this. And really here, when Weghorst had the ball, I thought the opportunity had gone. Vargas, supported by Vieira. And that's some finish from distance. 3-0 up to the good. We will drop a bit of praise on the team. Spurs hitting the crossbar. If they'd have got back into it there, it could have been a little bit tense. Fortunately not. And thankfully for the fans, this is picking up in the second half, and we will make our substitution now before I forget about it. And what we're going to look to do is take Tarico off on this right hand side, and we'll bring Jose Perez, more of a natural right wing player, get him out there. And I want to keep a couple of players just a bit towards the end, keep fresh players on the pitch. Perez with huge contribution there, clearing off the line, so he's proven his worth already coming on in this game. Unfortunately, Irineu has picked up a yellow card, and I think for the last 15 minutes we will make a couple of substitutions for players that are on a yellow card. So we'll do that now, and it's going to be two of the midfielders. We'll bring Garner on for Holtzweiler and Hercules on for Irineu. There's no need to be getting players sent off at this point. So nice easy substitutions. Just tell them to go do their thing. We can ignore both of them. Drop a final bit of praise on the team before they go and pick up the trophy. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. The Spurs to get 3 goals now. We're going to have to completely collapse. And they're getting behind. Slicker with a good save. And shows you the importance of having a little bit of experience in the team. Slicker, I think late 20s now, so might not have played too many cup finals, but has got the experience behind him as a player. And the Spurs still trying to build something. Are they going to create anything? Wan-Bissaka to clear to the back post rather. And we get rid of it in the end. Bacola lumping it into the stands. And it is all Spurs in this final stage. And what a goal that is. My God, that is some goal to try and get yourself back into a cup tie. And I just felt that as soon as Spurs player, who was that, Goncalves, as soon as he wriggled off Garner, I mean, that is some strike. And a Tony Yeboah-esque bounce off the bar and up again. But 5 minutes of injury time, that's not going to overshadow our day. We're still 3-1 to the good. And there we are, picking up our first trophy. Our first real trophy, excluding the playoffs. And I think, we had Eduardo Luis on the pitch, so he's the captain. He's going to get the trophy. There's me passing it off to Eduardo Luis. He lifts it for all the Leicester fans out there. We get our first trophy, the fireworks, the ticker tape. So we end the episode on a good note. I just want to say, if you enjoyed the episode, do leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.